Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Murray. How you doing? Right, I've got to be quiet today. My daughter's here. Bit disappointing actually, because she promised me she would be out, so she's done it on purpose. So I'll wait till you all come in. I'll light up. Well, no, I'll roll up and then light up another cigarette while you all think for a while, and I sit here waiting for you all to pop in. So, oh, hang on. What am I on that for? I'll get rid of that. That's what's been happening. A couple of people have sent me a couple of things. I've managed to get some up, but I'm having problems loading up the others. Gets on my blinking nerves, this does. So my advice to everybody in the UK, do not go with GigaClear Wi-Fi. They are not doing very good for rural Britain. Hi Penny, how you doing? Oh, the audio is very low. Yeah, Penny, I'm having to talk a bit quieter tonight. So you all have to turn your volumes up. Right, so what have you all been up to? Anything interesting? Hi Defender. Well, you never guess what. Oh, hang on. Right, if I turn my volume up. Can you hear me now? Hi Denise. Oh no, tell me all about it, Denise. Do you want to jump on? You can jump on if it's easier, if you want to tell me that way. Can you hear me if I speak like this? So, oh, what's happened there? Right. So, guess what? I got sent a couple of things the other day, and you know, Scottish Debs, she had a Discord group dedicated. Hi, Alex, how you doing? Tell me all about the bullying. She had a Discord group, or still has. I'll get the evidence up in a sec. Yeah, she had a Discord group solely for the purposes of Tricky's gang reporting the likes of me, Milty, whoever else spoke against Tricky. How sad is that? How pathetic is that? Yes, we have the evidence. Oh my God. Bear with, bear with. Right, can you hear me? No worries, Denise. Hi, Distant. Right, can you hear me? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Because I just had a phone call saying there's no audio whatsoever. Why does it say host? Why can't it just say... Right, Penny can hear me. Defender can't hear me because she put a comment up. Right, okay. Hi, Lisa, how you doing? Right, well, that's okay then. Guys, I'm going to have to try and keep this short because Bonnie didn't want to go out earlier, so I thought I'd do a quick live now, only for about an hour, and then I better take her out because I can hear her already. You know what she's like. As soon as I start talking, She has to start pitter-pattering. Right, thanks, guys. Yeah, so Debbie has got a Discord group. Right, let me get the evidence up. Right, restream. How do share screen? Is this it? Window. No, I'm sure I did it another way. No, I don't want that either. God damn it, Susan. No. Add. Right, this is a bit weird. No, I am definitely sure. Last time I put it up, it was. Hang on. Music, theme, help. No. I'm sure Slime told me how to. Right, hang on. Window. No, I don't want that. Entire screen. Right. Right, okay. I'm going to have to post them on my community page if you want to see the evidence, because I can't get it up here. I can't remember how you do images rather than just share the screen. Oh, this is so annoying. Alex, do you want to come up? Right, so hopefully next Wednesday, me and Cheryl will be starting the Aileen case. It's Aileen, not Eileen. Cheryl was explaining to me, because when I watched the documentary the other day, the narrators were saying Aileen, then somebody else said Eileen, and it's all because a woman called Eileen adopted Aileen. So that's where the confusion over that's why they ended up, Cheryl's saying that's why they ended up calling her Lee, because of the confusion. Oh God. It's going to be interesting, very interesting. All right, no worries, Alex, whenever you're ready. But yeah, that's going to be good. And what else has been happening? Thanks, Defender. What else has been happening? Not a lot this week, but it feels like it's been really, really busy, but it hasn't. God blimey. It's just work, work, work. You know. And yet there's some people out there that just spend their whole life sitting on YouTube all day. I mean, it's quite worrying, isn't it, Fifi? Oh dear. What's she been up to? She been behaving? Do I have to get my wooden spoon out? What's Tricky been doing? Oh yes, allegedly. I tagged you flopping a community. Oh, I haven't even looked at my notifications. Distant. I'll have to catch up with everything when I come off here. But yeah, apparently last time someone doxed him in the comments. Well, Tricky, you kind of should have just kept your mouth shut, really, shouldn't you? Because a wise man once said, if you know something to be true and you don't want people to know, you don't admit to it, or you don't point it out if somebody else has said it. So really, you should have just not said anything, because so really you've helped dox yourself, haven't you, Wally? What a Wally! How is Wally, by the way? I hope she hasn't got any more cats. Oh, don't get me started on animal abuse. Have you heard the latest? No, I'm not going to tell you, because it's going to upset a lot of people, because it upset me. A traveller, right? He was arrested for hare, something to do with hares, you know, the big rabbits. Oh, that's it, hare coursing. And one of his lurchers got severely injured. How, I don't know. But he super glued her face back together, and she died because of the injuries. And because he was a see you next Tuesday and didn't go and see a vet, she died. What a fucking bastard. I'm sorry, this is why I don't like travellers. They've got no respect for anyone or animals, and yet they're taking on the other people's stance and using all the cards. Oh, I'm a victim. This is discrimination because I'm a traveller. I'm this. Da, 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 da. No, yeah, you're travellers, and that's why no one likes you, because you're rude, arrogant, think you can do what you want and not pay any consequences. Treat animals how you think you want and not pay any consequences. You think you're above the law? Get lost. Bloody victims. You're no victims. It's like classic deflection. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it as it is. It's classic deflection. They can go and do all these cruel things to animals, go and rob people, go and bully neighbourhoods, and just expect no consequences. And then you play the victim when people point it out. Fuck off. I spent a lot of time with gypsies when I was growing up because my dad's best mate was a Roma gypsy. They wouldn't tolerate this kind of shite. Well, his lot didn't anyway. They were decent people. They loved their horses. They didn't go on all these stupid horse races in the streets. Unlike travellers, oh, they treat their animals disgusting. And then no wonder why no one likes them. Unbelievable. But yeah, Tricky Dickies can be found at, what's that? Right, but hang on. I'm going to have to delete that. Sorry, Distant, but I don't agree with that. Despite me not liking the guy, I don't agree with that. We do our best not to dox people over here. Where's my tea? Oh, I mean, having to reheat this every now and again because I forgot to get bloody milk. Right, did it right. Have I missed any comments? Right, no, good. Penny, I've hidden my videos. Boat lady trying to take them down. Yeah, Alex, did you hear they got a Discord group? Yeah, so guys, if you haven't already, please go and sub to Alex. So, how is everyone? Baby Slime is doing fine. He's a right little champ, he is. Right little champ. But yeah, there's nothing much to talk about, really. It's just like having a phone call with your friend, isn't it, on a Saturday night when everyone else has gone out and you ain't. Not the brightest. No, he's not. Absolutely not. Distant memory. Are you a, someone we know that's just made a channel or changed the name or what? Because I don't know where you've come from. Do we know who you are? There is a private chat, um, but if you have to Morse code anything type thing. Do you want me to sweet apple pie? Right, hang on. I'm just going to try and undip in. Have a good one. And you, Penny, take care. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the notifications after this distant because I noticed earlier when I came onto here and had to go and do something on Safari, I had God knows many notifications, and it's going to take me a while to get through them. Who ate all the pies? Why has that come on? Like, do you know what? Restream is so weird. This, hi Mayor, how you doing? Good to see you too. How come sometimes the comments come up before on the screen before it does in the chat? Send a link to ready. Right, hang on. Share screen, invite guests, copy, invite link. Right, hang on. Right, how do I get rid of that? Buy Hannah. Send the flop. I could bake anything this way. Oh, they sound nice, Murray. Oh, oatmeal cake sounds nice. Did you know that up north they have oatmeal cakes? They're like a like a wrap. Do they sell them down south? Because I'm gonna have to try them. Fraud's Fraud said about them ages ago, and at the time when he was explaining, I thought, "Oh God, that must be a bit dry." But I was watching something the other day on Netflix, and they were doing them, and they don't look dry at all. But apart from that, have I baked anything? No, no. I want to try. Do you know what I really, really want to try and do? I want to try and make a rich, moist Black Forest gatto. Maybe my cousin's partner, she does the best Black Forest roulette. What's it called? You know when it's in a roll. Because Defender said to me to try the one in Aldi, and I did. That was nice. They also did one in Tesco's. That was nice. But I'm sorry, my cousin's Gina's beats them all. It is richer. It is more dense. It's got more, more interesting things going on. She's a really good baker, she is actually. I wish she lived closer. It really sucks. Mm, yeah. I bet she won't give me her secret recipe. It's like one of my other cousins won't give me her secret recipe for carrot cake. Oh, fucking hell, that's bloody, oh, honestly, that is to die for. No, well, not, I wouldn't go that far, but you know what I mean. God, I love food so much. I'm the one that ate all the pies. Oh, God damn it. I've got a ton of bananas in the freezer, so I must do another banana nut bread. I'm gonna try it with sponge mix this time to see if I can make it a bit more fluffy, but not too dry. Try and keep the moisture in there. I'm gonna try that instead of, I've done that spice pear cake. I'm gonna try with apples next time because the pears were nice, but you couldn't really taste them. I know pears are quite bland anyway, but I think apples are. You need a bit of tang to it, don't you? Sometimes you need a bit of tang to a cake. But yeah, I'll post the evidence if you haven't seen it already on my community post after this because I can't figure out the bloody life of me how to get them on here. Slime did tell me ages ago, but I can't figure it out. I don't know what unless they've changed something. I did get an update notice for um, Restream or one of them anyway. So I don't know if they've changed anything, but is it graphics, captions, QR codes? Actually, I'm just wondering something, right? I was ages ago. I was looking for something on Amazon, And these people were making like little wooden like mug cup coasters and engraving QR codes on it, and I was thinking, oh, it's just like a home, like some order. Someone wanted a QR code as a home decor thing. But when I was reading the description, it actually works. You put your phone to it and it actually works. Have you like ever tried that? Bought something that's been engraved with a QR code and it's actually worked when you put your phone to it? If so, that's something I'm going to do. Because bloody hell, how can a QR code, mind you, it's no real different from when you do it on backs of packets or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's genius, really. Right, Alex. Let's get Alex on. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Flock. Is my reception good or?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. Yeah. So Fiona's been busy.
Oh,
So she, I've hidden all my videos. She took down another video. This one was about her son when he made the joke about the Bondi Beach massacre, like 4 days after it happened.
oh God, yeah.
So I've got a second strike. So I put a counter thing in on all of the 5 videos,
Mm,
and she's got 10 days, and I'm going to drag her fucking ass through court. Yeah.
good for
Given
you.
the subject matter about self-harming, the ones that she's trying to take down, the ones where she went live on her own channel on New Year's Eve, and
Yeah.
Ben basically broke the law by encouraging self-harm. His words were, I hope this video is the reason you cut tonight. Yeah.
Malicious
And
communications.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there's laws against that, and
Yeah.
especially that he knew already that I was before. So I've got all those
Mhm.
videos, and so yeah, I'm going to drag her fucking ass through court, and the same with Trevor. I'm going to re-upload all of his fucking videos as well, but in a different format.
Mhm.
I've heard Trevor talk about his £250,000, making threats that people haven't got the money to take into court. Well, I have. And
Good.
so, given the subject matter about self-harming, I would love to see that. I would love to see Fiona explain to a court, a magistrate, whatever it is, why she was talking that kind of stuff that I'm going to post. I'm not going to say the stuff that I've got on her,
Uh-huh.
but I've got all the videos. So Denise Burnside has been trying to erase all of her videos, all of her lives.
Oh, really?
Oh
Why is she
yeah,
doing
she's
that for?
erased. She erased the Christmas one, and the Christmas one is when Denise done a live,
Yeah.
and Fiona was on with Ben, and they were saying things about me. And what Denise did up to a couple of days ago, she went back on that video and she erased that bit where she was on with Ben and they were calling me the cutter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got that video. It's on my channel. It's hidden. And I have someone that's recorded everything, every single one of Denise's lives and all of Fiona's lives. So they can erase whatever back thing they want.
Yeah.
And if Fiona wants to go down that route and start making strikes, she's got 10 fucking days, and I'm going to drag her ass to court if she want. And I'm going to bring Trevor in it. I'm going to bring Denise Burnside in it.
Good.
I'm going to bring Dave Murphy in it.
Good.
I'm going to bring, what's her name? Becky into it, because she was on one of those lives on Denise's when they were laughing, when she called me
Okay.
the happy cutter.
Oh dear.
So if Fiona wants to go down this route, good luck. Yeah. Because I've got the money and I've got the will to take her to court and to take every single one of those people that made those remarks. Okay, bye.
Okay. Thanks, Alex. Well, Alex, I was going to say, if you need anything from mine, my videos, my lives where I've put anything up about them, let me know if you need it for court. But thanks for joining us. Wow. You see, Fifi moans that I called her a shit mother. Well, maybe if you didn't do shitty things and get your nasty son involved, because clearly he's learnt from the best, hasn't he? A mother who is a nasty piece of work and a criminal, master manipulator, and that's nothing to be proud of because frankly, you get found out every single bloody time, and you just think you're clever. That's being called a shitty mum. So yeah, Fifi, you are a shitty mum. Who gets their kids involved in stuff like this? Who encourages their children to be absolute arseholes? What sort of normal mother does that? Christ. I need to, fucking hell. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That is quite evil, really, isn't it? You know, you may have thought, hi Fraser, how you doing? You may have thought you got away with your computer fraud and all the other criminal things you've done, but you're not going to get away with everything. Not on my watch, darling. God damn it. Goodness me. Whatever next. Cool. Are you in touch with your sisters, Fifi? Do you ever see them? If not, why? I'm starting to think why. If not, obviously. And if you're going to start making videos, oh yes, of course, we're blah blah blah, we're fine, blah blah blah. Tell them to do a live with you. See if you can prove that. And if you do, and you all get on well, then fair enough. Birds of a feather, isn't it? If they're like you. But anyway. But yeah, what a disgust. Yes, I agree there, Murray. Definitely a psychopath. I do think she should be in Broadmoor. Absolutely Broadmoor. Maybe that's where the cops were really going to send her. That's why she won't come to the UK, because she she knows she's going to end up in Broadmoor with all the other cuckoos in there. Oh God, that'll be funny. Can you imagine her in Broadmoor? She'd be trying to do criminal things and getting all the other lunatics involved. They'll just end up looking at her and just like baff, baff, baff to the neck, and she's gone. God damn. Fifi. Fifi. You see, if you go around doing things like you do, you're going to end up in a place where bad things are going to happen. And that'll be on you. I'm just stating facts. As they say, live by the sword, die by the sword. And it's the same with people's disgusting, psychotic personalities, isn't it, really? Go around trying to be clever and do it to the wrong person. Oh dear. You're not invincible, Fifi. Again, just stating a fact. Oh dear. Right, sorry, distant. Did you say who you were? Denise Burnside, people trafficker. Oh yes, was it Alex that said last time that she was people? I can't remember now. Oh, bad news, isn't it, about Catherine O'Hara? Oh, what a shame. She was 71. That's nothing these days, really, isn't it? That's still quite young, really, these days. Bless her heart. I absolutely loved her in Schitt's Creek. It's a shame that they didn't do another season. It's a real shame. Oh, that's a real shame. that she couldn't squeeze one more in. Like, not like before, obviously, I'm not saying that because, oh, why didn't she do that before she, you know, sadly passed away? Not like that. Like, you know, when they finish a season, they've normally got another one lined up. I'm surprised that they didn't have another one lined up because that was so popular. It was bloody brilliant. And David, I must admit, he was my favourite actor in that. Catherine II, or Moira. I like that name actually, Moira. Yeah, definitely, Moira. It seems to. I can't talk today. It definitely is too young. And you know, the Home Alone dad, I forget his name. He passed away too. I didn't know that. I only found that out today. Because I don't think, apart from Home Alone, I don't think I saw him in any other films or anything. Did you? If I did, I can't bloody remember. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? A real shame. Because it could have been a bit like Only Halls and Forces, really. Like an episode once a week. It was that kind of thing, wasn't it? It's really good. And David, I don't know his name as an actor. I need to find out. But he's the sort of actor that needed another season before he went on to other things. Do you get me? He needed to do a bit more of that, I think, because he made the show, I think, really. It's just his facial expressions, and they do some absolutely brilliant memes and reels out of him as well. He's brilliant. Oh dear. But yeah, I'll have to watch that series. Yeah, Maury, it's bloody hilarious. You will be in stitches. It's on Netflix. I love it. So yeah, I think a lot of people will be rewatching that this week, just out of uh, it's kind of like a mourning support thing when a celebrity dies. Everyone goes back and watches all their stuff, don't they? Where's my tea? Damn it, Susan, where's my tea? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Yes, Alex, exactly. Online safety. Fifi. Malicious communications. And considering you think you're a lawyer, you should know better. Malicious communications. Fifi. Yes, go ahead, distant. Can we reminisce? But you haven't told me who you are, because I don't know if you're a regular that's just started a channel or you're just someone that's just started a channel and we've never seen you before. Like, do you know what I mean? What do you want to reminisce about? Hang on. I have a feeling I know who you are. Go on then. Yeah, so she's gone, bless her heart. Hang on. That's probably someone trying to help me out with loading things onto here. Okay, cheers. You know who you are. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh, I did say, hi Debbie, how you doing? So I didn't see you there. This is why I have to stop every now and again and just make sure I haven't missed anyone. But yeah, I think that is disgusting what Ben and Ferrell done. Absolutely disgusting. You can't play victims of bullying and stalking when you're doing that yourselves. In fact, you're the ones that started everything. God damn it. Everything was fine until you lot come along. Well, apart from having a rumble with whoever, but, you know, apart from that, everything was fine. And you come along in your bloody bimp boat. and destroy what was a nice community. Goodness me, but fancy making a Discord group solely on the purposes of taking channels down for speaking the truth, with the evidence to back it up. That's probably why not none, probably one video got taken down maybe of someone's channel. Because YouTube look and they see that we are putting evidence up. What evidence have you got? Nothing, as per usual. Has all these names. How come Burnside has all these names? What other names has she got? Oh yeah, I think she's another one that makes multiple accounts on YouTube and X and stuff. Fiona needs to own what she said, not try to bury her head in. Yeah, exactly, Fifi. You need to own it. Then, maybe one person in the world might have a tiny bit of respect for you. You go around puffing out your chest demanding demanding people bloody respect you like that ginger thing. Oh my God. How arrogant. Respect is earned, darling, not dictated. Let me little Hitler. Defender, because she has more faces than tell. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do any of those allies have criminal? I don't know. Maybe we should look into it. There's a couple of others that have got quite a lengthy criminal record as well. God. It makes me laugh. Some people, it's like round here when they send all the chavs around here, the actual chavs, Fifi. Not posh chavs like me, love. The actual chavs. But anyway, they go around, oh yeah, I've got this on my criminal as if it's something to boast about. I hate people like that. It's nothing to boast about. Not everyone's scared of you, you know? God damn, some people. I remember reading FBI most wanted posters as a child and they all had multiple allies. Yes. Yeah, that's true. And considering that, DB committed fraud and the taxpayers had to whatever it. No, yeah, that is fraud, isn't it? Lying to the taxpayers. My God. Serious question. Fiona would be entitled to start proceedings in Spain as a litigator. How would Alex, her people from Australia, Spain, and America to turn up? Right. Sorry, David, but you didn't put any punctuation, so it's confusing me. Right, so let's start again. Serious question. Fiona would be entitled to start proceedings in Spain as the litigator. How would Alex, her people from Australia, Spain, and America to turn up? I don't know. I don't care. But if whoever turns up to whoever, they better bring some compelling evidence because all the evidence is stacking against you at the moment. And also, David, most court procedures nowadays are done via Zoom video link, as they call it. Probably more now, the civil ones, because I know a lot of criminal ones are. Judges are getting lazy. They're not only shit, they're turning lazy. Where's the tea gone now? God, I can't cope. Oh, hang on, I'm having a bloody meltdown here. Yeah, that is Dave Murphy on our enemy side, isn't it? Not because there's a nice Dave Murphy as well, isn't there? So I think this is enemy Dave. Enemy Dave. All right, Dave. Oi, there's Dave over there. Chuck us a brick, Dave. I just don't see how international people would be forced to. Well, it's called subpoena, and that can happen anywhere. Alex's lawyers can subpoena them. Summons them, whatever you call it over there. But if I remember rightly, if Alex has got enough evidence against them, even if they don't want to turn up for the court thingamajig on Zoom or wherever, it can still proceed. If I remember rightly, I can't remember. A lot of people want to give evidence, Sarah says. So yeah, I agree. There's loads of people out there that want to give evidence. And it's about time it was done. It really is about time. How many years has it been now? I can remember back in the day, the cops always wanted evidence. If those cops were still alive today, and some of the court systems when it was back in the day, they'd be chuffed with YouTube. Tricky and Fifi would have been up in court bloody years ago, because if they couldn't get evidence wherever they needed it, they know to come to YouTube. They know to contact the people like us. They'd actually do something. Basically, they'd actually do something about it. Unlike now. The system is shit. Absolutely shit. And for goodness sake, and it's just stupid things like boundary lines. I'm not going totally off topic here. It's ridiculous things like boundary lines. People go to court over boundary lines. I mean, yes, I'm not in any of their shoes, so trying to put myself in a victim's shoes, I suppose if you know the neighbour has either done it to be provocative. Right, hang on. Alex is coming up again. Yo.
Yeah, I saw that little prick Dave in the comments section.
Oh, enemy Dave, yeah.
He's asked about what legal stuff someone being in another country. So what happens is Fiona's put a strike on my she's put a copyright strike on my channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've made a counter claim on her, and she has 10 days to start legal proceedings. Otherwise, if she doesn't, my videos get put back up. Does that explain it to Dave?
Yeah.
Does that explain it to you, Dave? I'm not threatening legal action like Bron and all them lot do. What happens is she put a copyright claim on my channel. She's put on 5 of my videos. So I've done a counterclaim, and she's got 10 days to take legal action, to proceed with legal action. If she doesn't, my videos get put back up. Do you want Dave?
Yeah, Dave, do you get
it? Back and forth with people. There's a lot of back and forth with people. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, Alex, your thing cut you off. I just don't see. Oh no, we just read that one out. Want to explain why Mr. Colt still rents when he supposedly has the means to get a mortgage. Well, yeah, Diston, that's food for thought. That is really. So, Dave, that's why. Do you get it now? But if she does take legal action, what then, Alex? Well, Dave, if for a start, if Fifi does take legal action, then that doesn't matter because just like Tricky, she'll be a bit silly because in court, when it gets to discovery, it will all come out. That's why Tricky can't take anyone to court. All he can do is send shitty, stupid, fake lawyer letters or pay a lawyer to send a ridiculous letter trying to scare people, thinking it will scare us off or whatever. But reality is, if one of us would say, okay, let's go, he'd stop it. He wouldn't take it any further because he knows when it gets to discovery, and that's what happens in a civil court, you know, discovery has to be made, then the truth will come out because each side will want the evidence. And we have very compelling evidence. Your side, the enemy fire, has no evidence whatsoever. Not a single thing. It's all in your heads. Shut up, Dave. Stop acting dumb. Too lazy to own, doesn't seem the type. Yeah, that's true, Murray. That's true. He doesn't like responsibilities. Doesn't like responsibilities. Yeah, sorry, I was saying about the boundary lines. Yeah, I can understand it must be frustrating and quite upsetting if you know your neighbour's done it to provoke, or if they've just been really good neighbours, really got on well, and then all of a sudden they've done that even without thinking, and then out of defence they start being all aggy and funny, and then it's ruined. I just think it's a bit silly. Hi, Alex, you all right?
Yeah, I want to answer Dave's question where he tried to say, what if she takes legal action? What then? Yeah. I'm going to explain something to you, Dave. There's a thing called the Online Safety Act. Yeah. And what Fiona, Ben in particular on New Year's Eve, where he was saying that he hopes that this video is the reason I cut tonight. Yeah. Knowing that I have self-harm in the past. Yeah. Look up the laws, Dave. Do you really think Fiona's going to take somebody to court, and when the videos are produced about what she said on New Year's Eve and what she said on Denise, what Trevor said on Candle Lives, yeah, when he was calling me the cut up repeatedly, yeah, do you think when those videos are played in front of a magistrate that they are going to look at those recordings and not think that the videos that I'm producing are for mental health awareness of people that are inciting self-harm and mocking self-harm and calling someone the cutter when I have a video where Fiona says Alex and then she says, well, I don't know what to call him, when she already said my name. Okay. So Dave, if Fiona wants to take me to court, what if she takes me to court? What then? I'll gladly accept that, Dave, because I have all the recordings that I will play in court of Fiona on multiple channels calling me the cutter. I have her son. I have you laughing on Denise Burnside's live when they were all calling me that. Okay. You asked, what if she takes you to court? I'll gladly fucking go to court, mate.
Yeah, good. Because Alex has got all the evidence. Dave, thanks, Alex. Dave, it's called malicious communications, and you can get in serious trouble for it. Whatever country you're in. Because that's, even still, with Alex taking them to court civilly, the judge will most likely order the police to get involved, because that is malicious communications. And when the police are involved, that's a different story. Oh, people just think they'll just get away with absolutely anything nowadays, don't they? But karma works in mysterious ways. So if justice doesn't get done, as in the majority of us would like to think, prison, some kind of charge or whatever, right? They may smile and do their victory loop. But like I said, karma works in mysterious ways. You'll pay one way or another. And that's just how nature goes, I'm afraid. We all have to pay for our sins. Right, where's my thing gone? God damn it, Susan. Dave, you will not win this one. I have everything. Good luck. Yeah, that's right, Dee. You tell him. So what do you have to say for that, Dave? Alex has asked them multiple times not to call him that. Yeah. Dave, why don't you ask this question to your shady friends when they threaten legal action towards the likes of Flop, Alex and others? It's no wonder your wife left you about somewhat unexpectedly. Yeah, thank you, Distant. Well said. You know, that you have to be seriously mentally ill to even try and defend the undefendable. No, it's just Alex said he would name people like Becky, Spain and me, so we don't have to abide by issues in the UK. That's all I'm wondering. Fiona and Alex are trying to fight it. Me like Becky, Spain and me. Well, Dave, oh, hang on, sorry, I'm just doing a ciggy. Oh, bloody thing, get back in there. Right, Alex is back. He can sort you out while I'm doing my thing.
Mate, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Right, Dave is a fucking muppet. What I said was, if Fiona tries to dispute my counterclaim for the copyright, if she decides to dispute it, she has to take me to court. And if Fiona takes me to court, he's going to be named, Denise is going to be named, and Becky's going to be named. I'm not saying I'm going to drag him to court. What I'm saying is, if there's a hearing between me and Fiona, I'm going to be producing videos of him on those videos.
And
okay?
Fiona will probably want you to get involved. Fiona will drag Dave into this, if anything, because she'll be like,
it's not. It's well, Dave's a pussy. What he's worried about is him being dragged into it because he's in Australia. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's between me and Fiona now. It's between me and her. If she's got 10 days, if she wants to take me to court for the copyright, then when I go to court, if she takes it that far, I'm going to be producing all the videos with Dave, Trevor, and all of them on it. So brush up a little bit, Dave. You're not that fucking stupid.
No, that's right. Thank you, Alex. I love it when he does that, comes back and forth and has his little say, bless him. Now everyone knows about them, and victims have places to go where they'll be believed. That wasn't the case when we started. Yeah, exactly. We have come a long way, regardless of people trying to shut us up and the snakes that tried it on. It's all backfired. Now oh no, done that one. Australia has an online safety law. Don't let them drag you in. Oh, hang on. Drag you into trouble. They've done it. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Australia is pretty much like us law-wise, really, and you should know this. They have an online safety thing, so it will matter wherever you live in Australia, I'm afraid. So if Fifi drags you into it, because that's what she'll do, she won't think that Alex will do anything. She won't think that, blah, 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 but push come to shove, Dave, and she will start blabbing. She will bring you down with her. Pretty comfortable being associated with it, are you, Dave? Almost like you're only focusing on potential law enforcement involvement. Yeah, well said, Maury. Dave, you come from a bloodline of criminals, carted away VSC. Break the chain, stop associating yourself with the lawbreakers. I believe Becky lives in. Yeah, I think Becky and that live in Gibraltar. I think, yeah. Geez, that would be a packet courtroom for. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I would think it would be absolutely bloody hilarious. Not like anything like because it's serious to Alex, but I'm just thinking of the comedy side to it. They'll all bowl in the court thinking they're clever, and we come out saying justice at last. I would make sure the media were there. Hi, Flop. Hi, chat. Been listening, Alex. Yes, cup of tea. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. I can't stay on too much longer. I can hear the dog pitter patter. You know how they pitter patter before they start shouting. That one lady's husband who also lives in Spain. Oh, yeah. I'm sure I missed something quite important. Hang on. Dave, I have Fiona to dispute my. Oh, Deepre, what did she do? Hats off to Alex for explaining it deep. I have no idea who you are. Where was Dave's counsel when his former friend Bronwyn publicly threatened legal action to people in the UK? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to explain that one, Dave the Rave? Was you a raver? Because most Daves are ravers. That's why we call them Dave a Ravers or Dave the Rave. I can just see you at a rave actually with your little glow sticks and your little gloves on and your belly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't worry, I've got a bit of a belly as well. Yeah, it's that's why I wanted Tricky to take me to court because I had it all planned out. Me and my friends in like a certain department, we were all gonna make sure the media were there, and it would have been. I personally think it would have been just as funny as the Johnny Depp case. Can you imagine Tricky? Can you imagine when they do the drawings in the courtroom, how they draw him? Would they have it bright orange or add a bit of brown to his hair, or they make him look like Tintin, uh, or Western orange or something? No, because they can get a bit leery, can't they, sometimes? These cartoonists. If we really forced it, we could we could get South Park to do a remake. Now they really would make Tricky look like a ginger Tintin. Oh, I used to love watching Tintin. Ron wasn't my friend, but my understanding was she was going to the UK to issue proceedings if she went to court. Not do it from Australia, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Bron thought she was clever. She said she was going to Dubai to see these lawyers, blah blah blah. It never happened. If you tell your crew you're not the one. Oh, cup of tea. That was absolutely brilliant. I didn't want it to end. Every single day he had us laughing. Oh, honestly. Honestly, those of us that were like doing the case at the time on YouTube, we were making so many funny we took clips from the court and like one section where Johnny Depp's making a funny face and like putting a bit of music to it or the little words that pop up. We were having so much fun with that. He was absolutely brilliant. And his lawyers, oh my God, weren't they savage, but savage in a comical way? They were bloody brilliant. Oh God, honestly, I'll tell you now, anyone in America who's on our side and Fifi and all that friend to take you to court, get Johnny Depp's lawyers. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. I'd fly over there. I would. No cup of tea. It was like a season on Netflix, wasn't it? I need to do another one. Yeah, she was. Camille, she was quite young as well, wasn't she? She really rocked it. She's got a good career for herself, that one. Oh, it's so funny. It was brilliant. Oh dear. Mm. It's a shame that Depp didn't do the Addams Family in the end. I was really looking forward to that. What a shame. Let's hope one day in the near future, eh? Because he would be a brilliant Morticia's husband. What's his name? Gormaz. Sorry, I did not want to interrupt this series. No, no, you're all right. Honestly, cup of tea. This channel can go from one topic to another within seconds, so don't worry about it. I either forget what I'm going to say and somebody in the chat makes me laugh and we talk about something else or whatever. Shannon Curry Muffin Lady. Shannon Curry. I can't remember that. Sharon Curry Muffin Lady. I can't remember that. Who are you, Deepri? I have no idea. I can't speak to them if I don't. T. Camille. Yeah, she was Alex. Yeah, Deepri, I think you need to tell everyone who you are because we don't know who you are. Actually, Feral, if you do anything, can you take it to Virginia, please, so that we can get Alex to get Camille and the Depp Team Depp. The Depp days were the best, yeah. Oh, I can't believe he's 60 now, or almost 60. Bloody hell. Absolutely crazy, that is. I'd love to go for a mega pint with him, wouldn't you? God, we'd end up really stoned, drunk. We'd be singing. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I want him to do? He needs to do Adam's Family and one last Pirates, and I'll be in it this time as Cousin Sparrow. Mhm. Because I've got the perfect voice for it, and I. He needs to do that and let me be Cousin Sparrow. So anyone out there that knows Johnny Depp, put in a good word for me. I've got the perfect voice for the role. Maybe not the figure, but I can be a fat, chubby Cousin Sparrow. Mhm. Exactly. I'd be brilliant, I think. Me and Depp would work really well together, and I could teach him some more English, London, Essex slang. He could use for pirates and that, you know. Hold it or not, I would not kick him out of my Solitis Turner bed. Who? Oh, you mean Depp? I've never seen him as that sort of. I've not like Tom Hardy or Jason Staff, whatever his name is, and someone else. I can't remember who. Not like that sort, but I just love him as a person, but I'm not attracted to him, if that makes sense. But yeah, did anyone see Hummingbird with Jason Statham in it? He's good. He done a couple of he done another one, Fight Club. Was it Fight Club? I can't remember. Tom Hardy, have you seen Taboo? That's really good. I want another one of them to come out. That was really good. Um, I think Tom Hardy needs to be in. Oh no, he was in Peakies, wasn't he? Tom Hardy. He was Alfie, wasn't he? Yeah. Hi Cheryl, how you doing? How was work? Hold on. Murray, will have to share him. We will have to share the Tom. There's someone else as well that I had my eye on, like as in off a celebrity I find attractive. But I can't remember who it is now. I'll know him by face. But yeah, I know him by face. Hardy is so different to his acting roles. He's such a nicer. Yeah, he is. He's very into animals, isn't he? He's rescued a couple of dogs, I think. Yeah. Oh no, not Tom. Jason. I think Jason. I think they need to do another peek with Jason Statham in it as well as Tom. Have them two been in films together? I can't remember. I think they'd work really well together. I think I should be in one too. What do you think? I could be in Peaky as the actual Lady Flop, couldn't I? That'd be really funny. Who wants to come on stage with me? We'd have a right laugh mucking it all up. You don't have to worry, film producers, about stunts. I don't even have to train. I do my own every single bloody day, and they're absolutely spot on. So don't worry about that. I'll make quite a few within an hour. Save us a lot of time and energy, eh? Hi, Kaz. How you doing? Just woke up. Haven't missed any. No, no. Apart from Alex is rightly, you know, telling Fifi that you know she's going to court if she carries on, basically, and rightly so. Fifi's been disgusting. She's a shit mother. She is a shit mother. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I've but Candy and Cheryl, I've got to go in a minute anyway. I've got to take the dog out. She was fast asleep earlier, and I didn't want to wake her up. But yeah, it's still no change then. Everything's still the same because us workers out here, we have a life. We don't sit on YouTube every day. We don't have that sort of time on our hands. Sadly, well, I think I'll get quite bored looking at the computer all day. Well, I suppose I do anyway because of work, but you know, Gordon Bennett. But anyway, does anyone else want to say anything? Does anyone want to quickly pop on and have a rant? If so, let me know. But if not, I'm going to go in a sec. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame. It's all still going on, but drama sells, as we know, and it's not going to stop until someone stops them. So here we go. Fiona should play the part of Shrek's wife in Panto. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But we mustn't, say nasty things about people's looks or anything. But yeah, it's Fifi. She's never going to change. Leopards don't change their spots, do they? And I can imagine, even if they did go to jail, they'd still be trying it on with the prisoners, wouldn't they? They'd be causing bloody riots. They'd have to be in solitary in the end. And they would have brought it all on themselves. I told my hubby that Jason Stratham was hella sexy and hubby didn't see it. I don't know why I tried to have those types of conversations with him. Dad, he does not agree. But at least he doesn't get offended, though. That's the main thing. Do you know what I mean? At least you can both like have a laugh and not, actually go out and do it. Do you know what I mean? Like some marriages do. I just don't understand swingers. For goodness sake, what's the point in getting married if you're just gonna sleep around anyway? What's the point? What a bunch of whores. Oh my God. I mean, swingers, if they're going to get married, at least at the altar, say the right things. Like, I, thou shall agree to open my flaps every day to every Tom, Dick, and Harry for the rest of my life. I do. Whatever next? What would my nan say? My God, she'd be rolling in her grave knowing all this stuff is going on, swinging around like that. Oh, for God's sake. I bet Fifi was a swinger. She had that swingy thing in her thing, didn't she? When the cops went round there, all on her what's it bell? The Ring doorbell that catches all the evidence of when something allegedly happens to her, but you know hasn't got the evidence when something happened, and it was to do with them being in trouble with the cops. Funny that, isn't it? She got the right name for the part, though. Yeah, true. That's an insult to Shrek's boss. Behave, you guys. Yes, yes. He even with the bald head, he's hot. Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it because it always look like there's a bit growing, so it still gives it that sort of like hair. You know what I mean, like the stubble look. I do like a bit of rough. Mm, I totally agree. Uh huh. But yeah, it's yeah. I wonder what they think actors. I wonder what they think about on a day-to-day basis. Do you think they're constantly thinking about crea- uh, creating other films? It must be annoying though. You can't just go down to the shop because you get all the, you know, the screamers. No, I wouldn't want to be famous. Couldn't go to the shop, could you? You get all the screamers. And then you'd get all the stalkers. Oh, well, I know how that feels now, so I'm obviously used to that, the stalking side of things. But it's like when everyone wants your photo, wants your autograph, you permanently have to carry a pen around with you in your pocket, crying out bloody loud. Sod that. No, because the actors don't generally create them flop. Oh, didn't they? Oh, well. They must have a bloody boring life then. They can't, they don't work. The only work they do is like once a year. They must just sit there not being able to think. I just assumed they whatever, and they told the directors what they wanted. Oh well. Oh, that must be boring life. Oh, you're such a naughty. Yeah, she is. Mary, you're a dark horse. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. Oh, yeah, film writers write the film. Yeah, you see, yes, that's where I thought the actors gave their input, kind of thing. Yeah, but I think most people just could be actors. It must be quite easy, and the money's obviously very good, but it's not much of a life, really, is it? It's Flop's fault. She brought up my sick. Oh dear. Oh, bless you, Mary. You do make me laugh. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go and take this dog out. But thank you. Oh, I bet you have a plover of borders nearly who would give you a good scene. My God. Right, guys, thank you for joining us. I will see you on Wednesday. Cheryl, I'll have to contact you first, obviously. So let me know when you're free for a chat. And yeah, so hopefully next Wednesday. I mean, it's just plain believe spent my childhood. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Mhm. Well, Candy, I still thought they had a lot of input. You know, I just thought that was part of being an actor, but yeah, never mind. I was wrong for once. Don't tell anyone. Right, guys, thank you so much. You take good care of yourselves and look out for Wednesday. Probably, yeah. I may have to do 8, 8 p.m. my time, but I'll talk about that with Cheryl because I don't want to mess her day up either. But I'll put a thingy on anyway. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Right, we'll chat in between then anyway. But guys, thank you so much. You take care of yourselves. Thank you, mods, and I'll see you all very, very soon.